श्री भगवान उवाच संन्यासः कर्मयोगश्च निःश्रेयस करो उभौ तयोस्तु कर्म संन्यासात् कर्मयोगो विशिष्यते. Hello friends, this is the second shlok of the fifth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says Shri Bhagwan Uvach, which means Shri Bhagwan said. Sannyasah karma yogascha, which means renunciation and the karma yoga. Nishreyasah karo ubhau, which means both give credit. Tayo astu karma sannyasat, which means but of the two from renunciation karma yoga vishishyate, which means karma yoga is better. So in this shlok, Shri Krishna begins to give answer to the question of Arjun, wherein Arjun had asked which one is better, is it the renunciation or is it karma yoga? So Shri Krishna starts by telling him that the path of renunciation and the path of yoga, both of them actually bring credit, but amongst the two, the path of yoga is better than the path of renunciation. So, in this shlok, Shri Krishna makes it clear that both the paths of renunciation and action in yoga, which is basically action which is consistent with your inner divinity, both of them are actually creditable, but the path of yoga is actually superior to the path of renunciation. So, Shri Krishna has made it clear that the path of action in yoga actually is superior. So, how do we understand this? So, the thing is that in this universe, the things are not that well defined in terms of the clarity of what is right and what is wrong. And in our limited understanding, many a times we find it very difficult to really make a distinction between the two paths of renunciation and the path of yoga. And so many a times it might so happen in life that we might end up in a situation where the path of renunciation might seem to be inconsistent with the path of yoga. And this mostly happens because of our limited understanding. Because we do not have the complete picture, therefore we start to confuse between these two, and we might find ourselves to be in a situation where we might see that the path of renunciation actually is in opposition with the path of the action with our inner divinity. And so Shri Krishna over here is telling us to basically follow the path of action consistent with our inner divinity in this situation, and disregard the action which seems to be consistent with renunciation. So you can understand it with an example. Let's say that you have decided to follow the path of renunciation, and in this path you decide to go into a forest and perform penance. And then what happens is that a person from your village comes to you and tells you that a lot of bandits actually are creating havoc in your village, and because of that there is a lot of misery in your village, and your villagers are now beginning to gather everybody to fight against the bandits. Now in this situation, if you do not have a very good understanding of what renunciation actually is, you might think that the path of renunciation actually tells you to stay in your forest and perform your penance, while the inner divinity inside you will say that no, you should go and remove those bandits, you should fight against them and remove the misery of the villagers over here. So when you are seeing this kind of you can see a contradiction over here, Shri Krishna is saying that you should take the path which is the second one, which is to go to your village and fight against the bandits. Because if you really understand the true meaning of what renunciation is, then it will be clear to you that it is the second path that you should be taking and not the first one. So that is what Shri Krishna is telling over here, that if you find a conflict between the two in renunciation and action in yoga, then you should go with the action in yoga. That is where you will actually be getting more credit. So we can clearly see that to a certain extent this teaching over here in Gita actually goes slightly against the teaching of the Shraman Parampara which has been present in India, which is to basically go into into the forest and just perform penance over there and completely disregard what is happening in the world. So that is what has been mentioned in this shlok. I hope that I have described this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.